Hi guys, so this is going to be a video about, in our first video of our reviews on anything to everything, and this is going to be our first one for the iPhone 4S that we have. This is going to be about the iOS 6 that was just updated to a majority of iPhones and iPads because the new iPhone 5 recently debuted. So let's go ahead and start off with some of the differences that iOS 6 has updated us with. Now, if you see here, they've added a passbook, which if you open it up, and I haven't done anything yet to it, is saying that you can add boarding pass, tickets, store cards, coupons, and all that type of stuff. Now, you have to actually download it from the App Store itself, which I haven't done yet, but it is one of the newer things that they've added on to the main screen of your new iOS 6. Also, now they've also taken away the old YouTube app which they had there, and from what I've heard, it was because they lost their rights to YouTube. So now you have this new YouTube app, which is a bit different and harder to go through and manage. You have all your list of subscribers and your setting in your channel, but personally for me, it's a bit more difficult because YouTube now adds in here what YouTube recommends and what's been uploaded and what other people have liked, so you'll see everything, not just your subscriptions. So, you kind of have to go through that. And also, since it's been taken away, the iPad is now without a YouTube app, and they only have the iPhone YouTube app, which I'm using currently. And if you double expose it to fill the screen on the iPad, it becomes blurry, the video. So something needs to happen or change, but I do like this. I do like the big thumbnails that they have, and that you can see the whole list of everybody that you are subscribed to on your channel, and you can add different channels, which is nice, like Twitter. You can add your different ones and have them all selected here. So again, pros and cons to everything. Another thing is that they have changed the music app a bit. So it's a different kind of interface. What they basically did is just condense things and add things into different categories and stuff that you can go through yourself. So I actually like this. So this is just another difference in the new iOS 6. Another thing is, of course, the infamous maps. Now, Apple decided to get rid of the Google Maps and do their own, which, good for them. They spent a lot of money doing what they were doing. So, and this is what it looks like. They have a 3D version, and, the interface of trying to get you from point A to B, and you follow the arrow, which was like the Google Maps. Now, this is like the Google Maps, the same format. So, it has its pros and cons. It has some tweaks. It's new. So, I guess it's more of a thing to get used to. And I've heard people complaining about the new maps, and it's been on websites and stuff like that. So if you're big on using your phone as a GPS, I would suggest maybe not doing it and just get a regular GPS, because really a phone GPS isn't gonna be as accurate as a real GPS if you can afford it. Otherwise, this isn't so bad, but it does need some things to be updated with. So that is the maps. So another thing that you have here is if you go to your photos and say you want to send this to somebody, you press the arrow here, and instead of a list of words, you have now larger thumbnails to choose from. And you also have the option to wirelessly print, copy, use as wallpaper, assign to contacts, Facebook, Twitter, mail, message, and photo stream. So here is another difference to the new iOS 6 that has been upgraded from the old version of iOS 5. Another thing that has been changed is also your alarm. It's just been kind of rebuffed a little, and a little different format, but nothing too different. Still kind of the same thing, but just tiny little changes throughout the iOS 6 for the iPhone. If you are a big fan of reading on your electronics, for the Apple product, they have iBooks, and iBooks hasn't changed. So iBooks is still the same, has the layout as a shelf, and the actual kind of pictures of the sample. These are just samples of pictures of things that you could get. So the iBooks hasn't changed, and I do like that it hasn't changed because I do like the layout of iBooks. As far as the new update to iOS 6, I do believe that the majority of the things are a lot better, a lot more clean cut. I think they really tried to update a lot of the things that they've had for a while. My only con or dislike to it is the YouTube, just because I use it so much personally myself for watching videos and personal reasons like uploading videos. That is my only kind of downside to this whole Apple new iOS 6. I do like all the other features minus that. So our next video is going to be about the new Samsung Note 2 that is being debuted around the world right now slowly, and it's supposed to be a really good phone, one of the best on the market, and really clear quality screen, and a bit larger than the iPhone 4 or 5. So we might do a side-by-side of what they are in comparison, or just a review of it alone. So please stay tuned, and I hope this has been helpful, and see you in the next video.